Are you eating enough protein or not too much protein, too much protein? What do we know about protein these days? It's no surprise protein is all over social media, but this has become a confusing topic, and I think that a lot of things have, been misleading, or we just haven't really been telling the full story about protein. So let's get into it. What are you telling your patients in terms of how much protein they should be having?
Yeah, I mean, it used to be that people were legitimately not eating enough protein, but I rarely come across that now, and people are overdoing it, like crazy amounts of protein, and I'm like finding they have impaired kidney function when they never even did before, which is insane. But yeah, I'm finding that people are really overdoing it, and I'm actually having to lower their protein intake. And a lot of people are unaware that there's a lot more going on with muscle metabolism than just protein. It's not like a one equation. It really involves a complexity of antioxidants and inflammatory stimulus. And when you're overdoing it on protein, it actually increases your inflammation, which is really bad for your muscle. So a lot of times people are, when they eat these copious amounts of protein, they're not eating enough fruits and vegetables, right? They're not getting these antioxidants in their diet. So I'm really having to push the antioxidants for these patients. And that really actually starts to result in detectable changes in their muscle mass. So it's a very different conversation, I would say.
Let's break it down a little bit here. So the protein craze all started because, number one, a lot of people want to lose weight, right? And so these diets kind of start with okay, you got to focus on protein in order to lose weight. And yes, that is partially true, but again, we don't want to overdo it. So the keys here are that most people are actually already eating enough protein. The real issues come from not enough plants, which, as Jen was saying, have antioxidants, and then over consuming carbohydrates, right? It's very easy to over consume carbohydrates, especially in America. That's really the diet trend we're seeing. So the other thing here is people want to build muscle. This is a huge topic now, especially with women going through menopause. We want to focus on building muscle. And yes, I couldn't agree more. We definitely need muscle mass to prevent osteoporosis in the future. But what people don't understand is that our muscles kind of get saturated at some point, right? Whether we're, looking at 40 to 50 grams of protein in a meal, or, your total protein intake throughout the day, eventually your muscles are like, I can't take in any more amino acids to build up the muscle. So all the protein that you're eating, it might not even be helpful for building muscles, right? So that's another thing we really want to think about. But why don't you expand more on the fact that when we are eating a lot of protein and focusing on that, we're getting constipated because we don't have enough fiber from fruits and vegetables. And then again, we're missing the whole antioxidant piece, which then contributes to sarcopenia.
Yeah, exactly. So I think I am seeing a little bit more sort of women, especially coming in, starting to go okay, they're not feeling the protein craze as much, and they're getting a little more fiber focused, which is great because they've probably had these symptoms.
Exactly.
And now the challenge is to get them to eat the natural sources of fiber as opposed to just dumping in gummy fiber supplements.
Yes.
And I get it. I understand what the purpose of it is, but they're not going to get the true effects unless they're getting it really, a lot of it from their diet. So there's a lot of really easy things that you can do. It's not that complicated, right?
No.
It's eat more fruits and vegetables. We always say this, the basic stuff that we always knew actually turns out that's what we should be doing.
Exactly. Things don't really change that much.
Yeah.
So the main focuses here are, yes, you want to have protein with most of your meals, especially if weight loss and muscle building are goals, but you cannot eat protein at the expense of fruits and vegetables and fiber.